Alrighty, hey everybody, back with another video. Now, I'm again using the last bit of footage I had of the Panther 2 and 105 Tiger that I recorded. For some reason, the Panther 2 footage here is like really laggy because college Wi-Fi. It's great, but it's not as choppy once I get into the 105 Tiger and the Quellion. But this is just background footage. I'm going to be using the last of this. I'm actually going to be making a video today talking about some topics that usually tend to be catered for more channels that aren't afraid to be taken down and whatnot. All these topics that are mainly discussed by podcast channels. Joe Rogan. So I don't know. There's just a few topics that people tend to say you should never talk about in like a public setting unless you're really wanting to feel the wrath that's going to be coming. And they're like, there's just three topics you always want to avoid when you're on the internet. You want to know what those three topics are? Well, the third one is sports. The second one would be religion, and the first one would be politics. So you know what I'm going to be talking about in this video? I'm going to be talking about all three. All right, I'm ready to get as much flack as humanly possible, but I'm also going to be talking about another topic just for the sake of jokes. We're talking about these three first. All right, sports. All right, listen, hands down. All right, I live in Missouri. All right, I've been pretty much here ever since I was 2. In terms of football, all right, Kansas City Chiefs, let's go. I'm also a fan of the 49ers, so really, you could imagine that the past couple of Super Bowls, I've been like, wow, I actually don't really care which team wins. All right, feel free to judge me however you may. I mean, that's just on football. Like, if we go to NASCAR, Carl Edwards was like my favorite NASCAR driver, but when he left the scene, I don't know, man, NASCAR just hasn't been the same. I mean, yeah, you've had like Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, like you've had all of these good drivers that are slowly starting to dwindle out now. Jeff Gordon's not in it anymore. And of course you've got Dale Earnhardt Jr., which is a fan favorite. I don't know. Do people still like that dreaded number 22? Right? I know for a time for a time, that dreaded car that was number 22, you all know what I'm talking about. You all know Matt Kenseth spun him out. That was like one of the few times Matt Kenseth ever actually did anything. All right. I'm just saying. He just has that personality that people tend to not like. You want to know, for those of you who don't actually know who is the 22 car, it's Joey Logano. All right. He's a bit much, but in terms of the sporting scene, yeah. I guess if we want to kind of get involved with cars, like, I don't know, just because I'm talking about NASCAR, what are some of my favorite cars? I like classic American muscle. I really love the Dodges and the Plymouths, specifically around the 70s era. They're just really great cars. In terms of modern day, I do like Lamborghini. My favorite line was the Aventador line. Specifically, the Aventador SVJ was my favorite. But my favorite Lamborghini in general was actually the SC18 Alston that they pumped out. It used to be the Sesto Elemento, but that SC18 Alston, holy crap. And actually, I kind of like the Revuelto. I know there's some people that are like, oh man, it's replacing the Aventador. I'm like, I don't know, I like the Revuelto. That new replacement that they're going to be replacing the Huracans with, it's kind of up in the air just because of how it looks. I think it's the Temerario, or I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I actually have not looked up how to pronounce that one, but we'll see. Yeah, V8 engine with twin turbo V8 engine hybrid. Pretty interesting that they used a V8, but it's interesting. But anyways, enough about cars. What about religion? Well, obviously I'm a diehard Christian. You should know it. All right. Now, immediately there's a political party that's not going to like me for saying that. So, half the population is already turned against me. And in terms of politics, listen, both sides are equally stupid, but I go for the side that has more common sense. It's literally just, at this point, yeah, just the side that has more common sense. I would say I'm like 60% Republican, 30% Libertarian, and 10% Democratic. All right, I'd say that's probably my makeup circle, so that kind of tells you a little bit of things. But yeah, I am aware that both sides have kind of their flaws. But enough about this. Time to get onto this main topic today video. I guess I'm going to be mainly here to just kind of discuss, how college is going while having some War Thunder gameplay in the background. And now that laggy garbage gameplay that I wasn't going to use at the Panther 2 when I was 1v1ing OJ, or I guess Ben, as everybody knows him. Yeah. you can see why I didn't want to post these as like a mainstream video. But so I don't know. It's going pretty interesting. I've had a lot of things happen over the course of Labor Day, but that's kind of that's kind of supposed to be discreet. That is interesting. I don't know. I've just had a lot happen over the course of Labor Day. I went to a demolition derby. I'm actually going to be posting a video on that here soon. Also, I did not ride a lot of fair rides. All right, there's this group of people I went to the fair with. I was like, yeah, we're going to hang out. I literally rode like 3 rides the entire night. Like, I spent like a decent amount of money for tickets to ride for like multiple hours, and I literally only rode 3. Yeah, things happened. That's all I'm going to say. But it's been an interesting weekend. You know, college is great. I still have not figured out how to study. I don't think I've really like studied. And here I am with exams coming up this week, right? This is Sunday the 8th I'm recording this. I literally have exams on the 11th and the 13th. I am so prepared for this, all right? I'm not going to get slapped in the face because I didn't study. No, not at all. Because college is just like high school. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, guys. It really isn't. But, you know, it's fine. I've had food. I'm not on a bit of a crisis for having not a lot of money for food left. I've got like now I have like under $600 to survive in terms of just for food budget for the rest of September into October, the entire month of October, most of November, and then the first half of December. So I am going to be just fine. So yeah, it's been a pretty interesting. I've been writing my books. I'm on chapter 17. Although I've noticed, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, if there is, like, by the slight chance that there is a writer watching this video. I don't know, man. Like, I have 17 chapters. I've got chapter 17 done, and I have 93 pages. I don't know if that is a good or a bad thing. Like, I'm just like, man, I was kind of wanting to have, like, about 100 pages for when I got to chapter 15, but I haven't even hit 100 yet, and I just finished chapter 17, so take that however you may. So yeah, I'm like, I think I messed up, but you know, whatever. Every book is different. I was just kind of thinking, I'm a little bit behind on my goal. But as of college, like, there's something I did want to talk about. So last night, actually, I literally just took this lawn chair, I took my speaker and my laptop, and I set up like this own little, like my own imaginary tour of these bands. I had like 6 bands. And I just played those 6 bands solidly. I just sat out in this little circle area, and I just played music for like a whole hour. And I had some people coming by. They were like, yeah, rock on, buddy. They were like, that's good music. I had some people talk to me. They were like, you just chilling here and playing music? I'm like, yep. They're like, no, that's the vibe, man. If you're curious to know what bands I played Metallica, Five Finger Death Punch, Avenged Sevenfold, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, and Judas Priest. So I played those 6 bands. So I had a lot of positive. There was even some like, I don't know. I think because there was a football game happening, the college football game, the Mizzou team, that was happening on the same. I think the game ended because there was a big crowd of people that showed up. I was playing my music at the perfect time. I started at 7:30. The football game started at 6. So I was pretty much playing. I was only going to play music for an hour. So I had from like. At like 8 o'clock, I had a lot of people showing up going like, bro, this is awesome. I was like, yeah, buddy. So I'm going to do that again next week, although I think I'm going to mainly play Sabaton. Yeah, so we'll just see. I'm trying to experiment to see what taste of music people like around here that is not pop and rap. It's not that I don't like pop and rap. It's just, I don't know. I've heard it so much. It's starting to kind of get a little old. So I was like, all right, guys, we need to introduce some good music here. But yeah, I like this footage. I don't know why I thought this Flak Panzer 341 was going to be able to destroy that Japanese tank he had. This is just lovely. Like I don't know, man. I'm actually going to record some more gameplay today after making this video. But yeah, the last video I posted on my channel was actually one that I posted previously that only got 17 views, and I was like, I didn't even like the way that the video was set up in the first place, so I kind of like redid it and made it like so much better. And it's now currently at like 4 views. So I'm like, honestly, I'm probably fine with it not having that many views, but I don't know. Like it's just crazy. There is a video I do want to make. Because I did have some history videos that I wanted to finish. I wanted to have like 10 episodes. I only have 8. All right, there were 2 more episodes I wanted to do. Those 2 episodes where what if America joined the Axis and what if the Soviet Union joined the Axis? Both of which could not have happened, but it would have been interesting trying to come up with a scenario that would have been the most realistic in terms of the outcome. But I don't know. I'm kind of working on that. I'm kind of waiting for Thanksgiving break before I make those 2 videos because I want them to be, high quality, really good. I want it to be about as good quality as my Songs of War tribute video, which has gotten a lot of positive views. I am going to be making more tribute videos. It's just I am going to wait until I'm on Christmas break to start the next one because tribute videos take a long time to make, especially when I have to literally like screen record YouTube clips, edit out the parts that show like the video progress bar and all that. I have to edit all those parts out, put them in. My audio's been weird. Like as you notice, these past few War Thunder videos have not had any audio. So I'm having an audio issue that I got to figure out because my recording software is not picking up the game audio, but is only picking up my mic audio. So I got to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, so it's been going great. I got allergies for a little bit. I literally was dying for a solid few days. Oh, that was terrible. I'm telling you, allergies suck. All right, we're in September. We're at the end of monsoon season for anybody living out in the deserts like Arizona, Nevada, all that. The end of monsoon season, all right, and after monsoon season ends, you tend to notice it starts to get a lot colder. So, yeah, once October starts rolling around, oh, the spooky season's going to bring in the cold, and there's nothing more spooky than the cold, let me tell you. So, it's going great. Now, actually, my roommate, I'm just blaring all these topics out on you guys. I don't know, just a bit of progress. If you like the War Thunder gameplay, I will say there's a long segment of me hiding behind a rock in this 105 Tiger that happens. So, do keep that in mind. But my roommate was talking about, he was like, I haven't really liked any Adam Sandler movies, or at least not any of the ones from a specific time frame. And I was like, have you seen 50 First Dates? He was like, no. And I literally bought the movie on YouTube and was like, we're watching 50 First Dates right now. I was like, it's mandatory. It needs to happen. It's absolutely freaking awesome. But I also made a list of my favorite animated shows and movies. However, I will say when I'm reading this list out, I excluded Nickelodeon. So any Nickelodeon show is not in the picture here, or any Nickelodeon movie. If they were, though, this list would be completely different. But if you exclude Nickelodeon, I have these animated films and shows that I really, really like. I wanted to make this a separate video, but I'm in college and I don't have the time. So, wait a minute. No. I do have the time. No, I'm actually going to say that for a separate content idea. Screw that. No, you guys are going to have to wait for that list because I actually do want to put Nickelodeon in. So, yeah, no, never mind. But, anyways, yeah, here I was talking about hiding behind a rock. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Why, man? Why? I don't know. As for content, I like how I bought an entire DLC for Gates of Hell, and I've never played it. All right, I don't know. I do plan on. I swear I do plan on doing more Astroneer and more Gates of Hell content. Maybe more Astroneer because Gates of Hell has been kind of doing terrible, I'm not going to lie, except for when I used it for a history video. Because I noticed my history videos have done really, really well, and that I do like talking about history, but I don't have the time. I mean, look at this content, man. Do you see this content right now? This is the stuff I can put out at this very second. All right, this is literally I don't have the capacity. I don't know how people have done YouTube channels in college and get good grades at the same time. Because I'm literally, well, actually, I might be changing my major. I'm literally here for atmospheric science, but after seeing all the math classes I need, I'm like, being a history teacher sounds like a great idea. Dude, could you guys imagine, all right, if I somehow got popular on YouTube, I'm saying somehow because I don't really put out that good content, but if I'm popular on YouTube, imagine if I was a history teacher, in a high school, I guarantee I would be, the students would watch my videos, and it would be, the most weird thing ever, because I swear, I mean, they know history, or at least things in my perspective of history, but I don't know, that's still 4 years out, and yeah, ridiculous. It's just insanity, right? It's just insanity, the amount of time. I mean, I've got a nice schedule going. All right, I wake up at 7:15, get out of bed at 7:30, go get breakfast, and then I have like, once I'm done with breakfast, it's usually about 8 o'clock when I get back to my dorm room. So, you know, brush your teeth, do all that. Wait. I have like about an hour to kill. So whatever I need to do in that hour, it could be study, it could be go do this one task I'm usually good with. And then at like 9, I go to the gym, which is literally right across the street from my dorm. Work out for 30 minutes every day except for on the weekends and on Thursday because I have a morning class that takes place normally at the time I work out. So I usually only have time for like UFC, so I just go for like a few rounds in the UFC place, and then I'm done. So that's usually like 15 minutes. So I guess I work out every day except for Sunday, Saturday, Thursday. So, you know, anyways. Yeah, I have this consistent, decent schedule. From like 9:30 to like 10:30, I have an hour that I'm usually devoted for like things that are last minute. So if I have not done a homework assignment, which this has not happened yet, but if I have not done a homework assignment, I literally will work on that, or I'll just watch YouTube for that hour, or, you know, do something. But an hour is not really long enough for me. I mean, I could work on a YouTube video, I could watch YouTube, I'll do whatever. And then my classes usually start at like 11, except for on Thursday where I have that one that's early in the morning. But yeah, and I do my classes. You know, I got the schedule going. So it's great. The only things that just are not great is the exams. You know what's actually funny is the exams are the only thing that sucks in college. The homework assignments are actually fun. All right, going to class is actually fun. Taking notes is easy. It's the exams. I'm telling you, it's the exams. I haven't even taken an exam yet, and I already know it is going to be hell. All right? I'm going to say that right now. All right? We all know. We all know. We all know. All right, but it's as for my content, I've noticed as soon as I hit college, I've had a decrease in viewers, and I that's kind of to be expected because, you know, like I said, I haven't really had time. I have a goal though. Can we hit 100 subscribers before the year ends? All right, we've got a few months. We've got a few months to hit this. I'm going to make a short of this part right here. Can I hit 100 subscribers before the year ends? I'm at 84 subscribers right now. We can do it. We could do it. I mean, come on. You're helping out this small YouTuber. 100 has been like a fever dream since I was 12. All right, if I can hit 100, I'm already off to a great start because, you know, my next goal would be 1,000, but that is a very far stretch. If I could just get 100, we can do it. We will get more War Thunder content. I am working on trying to get an Object 279 and IS7 account, all right? I've already fulfilled my dreams. I've got my main Xbox account. I've got this account with the 105 Tiger to Quellian, as well as the Panther 2. I am working on talking with another YouTuber. You guys know Akira. Yeah, you guys. If any of you are War Thunder people, you guys should probably know Akira. You know, the Phoenix Squadron, all that. She was an amazing YouTuber, by the way. Great content. I don't know. I've been talking with her. Hopefully, maybe. Like I might actually, if she's watching this video, I might legit pay you. I will legit pay you if, provided I do get a job. All right, I'm still working on getting a job in college. Still, yeah, impending. But I will pay you for an Object 279 IS7 because why? Because my friends say it's all just to make my friends angry. Man, could you imagine what kind of person would literally get a hold of 2 rare vehicles just to anger their friends? I couldn't imagine who would do it. Yeah, it's me. 100% what I would do. Because my friends, they're only obsessed. I mean, Sammy, he used to be like big with the 105 Tiger and Panther 2, but now he's like, I don't know, man, the IS-7 and Object 279 and the E100 would be awesome. I'm like, listen, I'm already aware the E100's never going to happen. But an IS-7 and Object 279, if I play those vehicles, you know, they're going to be angry. They're going to be like, I hate this. It's like, oh, you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I moved from console to PC. All right, you should know PC is better. I don't understand the people that try to defend consoles. PC will infinitely and always be better. There will never be a point where console will be better than PC. All right, it's not going to happen. I can say that with confidence. Watch in like 10, 20 years, some miraculous technology is going to come out. It's going to be like, oh, yeah, we've made a console that fries your chicken while you're playing it. Wait a minute. They already made a console that does that. But anyways, yeah, this is the content I wanted to put out for today. So, good luck and enjoy.